Hi, I'm Jodi Bakst, broker owner of Real Estate Experts, and today I want to explain North Carolina's offer to purchase and contract and how it's different from other states. The North Carolina offer to purchase and contract is called a due diligence contract. What this means is that we have a due diligence period, and within this time frame, a buyer can terminate our contract for any reason or no reason. It does not have to be because of the inspection or because of the loan. It's any reason or no reason. When an offer in North Carolina is made, there's two important dates and two important checks that accompany all the terms and conditions of the offer. The first date is the due diligence date, and it is the time frame for the buyer to do all of their investigations about the property, from home inspections, wood destroying insect, radon, and it includes processing your loan. And again, within this time frame, the buyer can terminate for any reason or no reason. Another house could come on the market that you like better. The wind could blow a different direction, and you could just wake up in the morning and say, I don't want that house, and you're out, as long as it's on or before the due diligence date. The second date is the closing date. Everything in our contracts are negotiable. Typically, we see closing dates about 2 weeks after the due diligence date, but it can be longer. The due diligence period is on average 3 to 4 weeks, and that's going to depend on, if you're in a competitive offer. The shorter the due diligence period, the better from a seller's perspective. And so that may be something that a buyer wants to offer a seller if you're in a competitive situation. So the checks, I've talked about the dates. Now let's talk about the money. And again, everything is negotiable. The easy thing is the earnest money. Earnest money is about 1% of the purchase price in our market. The due diligence money can range anywhere from $500 to $2,000 or even more, depending on the price of the house and, again, if the situation is competitive. If a buyer terminates our contracts on or before the due diligence date, the only money at risk is that due diligence money. Your earnest money will come back to you unequivocally. So that you have to think through the process when you're making your offer and how much money you're basically, willing to lose if you terminate. If you go all the way to closing, the due diligence money and the earnest money comes back to you at closing, and that's part of your down payment. The only way that a buyer can lose everything, due diligence and earnest money, is if you say you're going to buy and you pass the due diligence date and then you terminate for some reason. That's considered a breach of contract, and then you would lose your due diligence and your earnest money. So when you are talking to a realtor or interviewing a realtor and trying to find a buyer's agent or a listing agent, talk to them about the due diligence process and what it means for you, because it's different when you look at it through the buyer's eyes or the seller's eyes. At Real Estate Experts, we're more than happy to discuss this with you in detail. It's something we do all the time, and we're happy to help.